live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Worthy. After Lou Dort's miss, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he lays it straight in.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Williams passes to Dort. Count it, good.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Worthy. A huge dunk by Worthy.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Man, what about that pass? Eyes in the back of my head. Delivers it right on the money.
The Thunder with the lead. They set the pick. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen away. Here's Cooper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arms.
And Cooper drops both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Williams, a screen on Cooper. The kick out to Williams. And there's the drive. And finished off by Williams.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Johnson against Dort. Johnson, the pass to Cooper. Shoots from the baseline. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Johnson. Scott the pass to Cooper. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Johnson, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Holmgren with a screen on Cooper. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wallace against Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's that time. Get ready then.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. There's the drive. Dort kicks to Wallace. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Cooper. Johnson outside. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Matthews, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pick by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Matthews passes to Scott. Here's Cooper. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Scott, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Holmgren with a screen on Cooper. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That one, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3. Scott with the screen on Dort. Here's Johnson. That one's not going to go. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder leading by 5. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Tries from 16 and no good. Trying to use the glass. Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score. To the middle and stolen by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Wallace finds Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Williams, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Cooper. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Cooper's got 7.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
On the wing, Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
A play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson against Dort. Worthy the screen. Here's Johnson. Magic with another bucket in the paint.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, Wallace with it. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Worthy a screen on Dort. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Wallace.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Holmgren wide open. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on George. Pass to Cooper, launches a three, and good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Out to Wallace. Back to Williams. Good D by Johnson.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Scott finds Johnson. Worthy, a screen on Dort. Clock at 6. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Dort passes to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dort against Johnson. Poked loose, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
1:05 left now here in the second.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And both free throws good for Worthy. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Will it go? Hits the three-point bomb. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Dort. Johnson goes in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. He takes it in. Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson surveying the floor. Right wing. Scott kicks to Johnson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt. Doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams, getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Cooper. Worthy out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Scott, and it's Johnson in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 7. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so here is Oklahoma City. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Picked by Williams. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Williams finds Holmgren. Here's Worthy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal.
It comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, sir. Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, what a dish by Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Out to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Worthy. Lakers trail by 6. Scott dishes to Worthy. Johnson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the inside and taken away by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Cooper. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Williams passes to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Scott. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. Here are the Lakers, trailing by 4. Cooper the pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Defended by Holmgren. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
On the wing, Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oklahoma City ball.
Shot clock at 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Thunder with the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's He's got 11. Williams for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Cooper for the lead. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Holmgren with a screen on Cooper. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on George. To the paint. With the fadeaway. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1:37 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Outside, Scott. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Cooper kicks to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The lead is 2. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Unloads from 13. Williams can't hit. Cooper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. Poked away. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Scott. Clock at 4. Holmgren finds Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been... on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. Gilgeous-Alexander against Scott. Dort off target with his 3.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
That's why they call him Big Game James. James Worthy.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Johnson against Wallace. Johnson goes in, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Holmgren. It's good.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Outside Williams. Out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Williams.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Timeout Lakers. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Just 5 on the clock. Williams for 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Johnson against Dort. Kept alive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Dort. Williams with the ball. Over Scott. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Dort. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Holmgren against Worthy. Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Worthy the pass to Cooper. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City ball.
Wallace against Scott. Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Williams. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kicks it out to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Wallace against Johnson. Dort is screen on Johnson. Back to Dort. Lets it go from deep. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Worthy a screen on Dort. Trying to get something going. Money!
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cooper. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Give them some love.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Johnson kicks to Scott. No good from outside. Here's Wallace. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off